Ma'am, I have finally crammed the whole light chapter, studied the ray diagrams, made it 1,000 times, but I'm still somewhere unable to understand the sign conventions. Not understand, but I am unable to cram it to understand how to use it in the numericals. Is that you? If that is you, then beta, first of all, you are not alone. I am today here, your Aditi Mam is here to tell you the hacks, the tricks that are smart ones, that toppers don't want you to know, to actually tell you how to actually learn these sign and equations, sign conventions, and not just to learn them and cram them, but actually understand how these works. Okay, so today let us gear back and get your copy and pen so that you note these tiny tricks down so that no one can defeat you in sign conventions. Okay, now beta, let's understand first very important thing when we talk about sign conventions. Okay, we are going to talk about all four things: concave mirror, convex mirror, concave lens, convex lens. Very sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Next beta, oh not next, okay, let's start with the very first, that is your concave mirror, the very basic. Now you tell me, in concave mirror beta, the very first thing is what? We know that there are 6 cases, right? We have 1 to 5 cases that are normal ones, and 6th, as we like to call it, that is our stupid case. Just a normal refresher that these 5 cases, in these 5 cases beta, we form real and inverted image. That's how you remember. I am assuming that you remember all these things. Okay, if you don't remember, however, there is a video specially made on just ray diagrams, specially made on all these things, where I taught you exactly what kind of image is being formed, what kind of U is, where the image distance is, what is the magnification, what is the object distance, everything in a video on the channel, uploaded on the channel. Go quickly and watch it and come back. Okay, now first 5 cases, real inverted image is formed, right? And beta, all size of images are formed. All size of images are formed. That is your point size, enlarged, diminished, slightly diminished, very diminished, and all those kinds of images are formed. Right? These are our first 5 cases. Now 6th case beta is, we call it our stupid case. Okay, why? Because it is completely different. Here virtual and direct images are formed, and always, this word is very important. As Professor Snape said, always, this is always diminished. Always diminished. Done beta. Now beta, this is the basic outline of your concave mirror. This is your concave mirror. Now how does it look like? Ma'am, it looks like a cave. Concave, so it looks like a cave. That much we know. This is your focal length, this is your radius of curvature. Now what I want you to understand is, you have opened your book, make a concave mirror, made it. Now stand it in front of it, just like I'm standing in front of this board. This side of the mirror, this side of the mirror is your left hand side. Okay, this side of the mirror is your right hand side. Understood? Now just like x-axis, we have understood x-axis, y-axis, right? This is your positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive y-axis, negative y-axis. Just replace this negative y-axis with this concave mirror, everything else is same. What I mean by same is, all these values which are on negative x-axis, these are all negative, right? So all these values which are on left hand side of your mirror will all be negative. Distances will all be negative. Let me make this again. So this is your mirror, right? This beta is your mirror. So all the distances which are on left hand side, what is the trick to remember? But a trick to remember is your x-axis. See, I am not here to give you a random trick so that you just cram it and you go and you blurt it out in your paper. That's not this video is. If you were finding that, then I am so sorry for that. This is the video for the students who actually want to understand how this works. Okay, now beta, this is your x-axis, y-axis. Upper is positive half, this is negative half, this is positive half, this is negative half. Just like that, here we have the same thing. here we have beta the same thing present. Okay, let me just move it somewhere here. Where should I move it? Okay, let me make it a little bit smaller here so that you understand, and I will move this here. Then now just see this. This is positive part, negative part, positive part. Just like our x-axis, y-axis. Now what you have to do, all the distances on the left hand side. What I said, all you have to remember after this is distance. Now distance on the left hand side will be beta negative. Left hand side negative. How do I remember this? Beta, basically this in Sanskrit, in many languages, your right hand is called your karma hast, something like that. So this is your right hand, this is your powerful hand. So this is positive. Left hand a little bit weak are given as a negative sign. So when you stand in front of your board or your paper, left hand side a little bit weaker, negative sign. Right hand side beta, right hand side very powerful, very positive sign. Done. This is for what? This is for distances. Why I'm telling you to remember distances? This part is very important. Okay. This part is very important. You will know in just a second. So beta, now in all the 5 cases, we know U is always on this side. U, our object distance, our object is always placed on the left hand side, somewhere beyond C, at C, between C and F, at F, between P and F. So this is your F, this is your center of curvature. So it is at focus, at center of curvature, between C and F, beyond C, at infinity, that is also on this side, between F and P. Every single time object is placed on the left hand side. Mind you, every single time object is placed on the left hand side. So U beta, that is your object distance. That is your object distance will be what? It is on left hand side. It will be negative. Understood? Understood? It will be on negative sign. Done. Then beta, understand one thing. These first 5 cases have real and inverted image. Now if you remember, which I am assuming you do and you should by this point, all these images of these objects are again made on this side. Are again made on this side of the lens. A ray will go parallel, it will pass from focus, another will pass from focus, come back parallel, and somewhere the image will be formed here. You can just get this work done, okay, in ray diagrams. So your images are forming something like this. Your images are also forming something like this. Okay, let me change the shape of it, size of it. Now if you remember, at infinity the image is at focus, which is point size. When it is beyond C, the size of the image little bit increases and it is between C and F. Now at C the size is same, beyond C this is image, this is image. So size of image increases as we move our object towards the mirror. Understood? Our size, how do you remember this? See, at infinity, when your object was at infinity, this is point sized, image is point sized. That you remember, that you can remember. From there, the size of image slightly increases as the object moves towards the concave mirror. Done? Understood? Okay, great. Next beta, we have a very important thing. Now this is your object, this is your image. So U is always negative. Now image is also on the left hand side. Image is also on the left hand side, but for the only first 5 cases, because the image is real and inverted. You just remember inverted. So real and inverted images formed in first 5 cases. So beta, first 5 cases, the sign of image distance will be positive. Till here it's clear? Any doubt? Okay. You let me know the doubt in the comment section. I will definitely see and clear it in the live sessions, or you can join live sessions as well. Okay, so subscribe the channel fast. Then beta, now we have this 6th stupid case. Why it is called stupid case? Because ma'am, these are the hurdle. Okay, these are the herd. So they are all together and they are forming the image on the left hand side. But the 6th case wants to be a traveler, wants to go explore the world, different from the whole herd, all these 5 cases. So it says, I will make the image on this side of the mirror. right? So it goes and it makes the image on the, that is your right hand side. Right hand side is powerful, right hand side is powerful, and it has positive sign. So now this image, it is on right hand side. So beta, in the sixth case, your image will have positive sign. Oh, I wrote positive here. Okay, so sorry for that. It will actually be negative. You understand, right? It will be negative. Negative for the first 5 cases, image is formed on the left hand side. So the sign of the image distance will be negative. Understood? I agree. My mistake. A little slip of the tongue. Okay? So in the first 5 cases, these are your sign conventions. Understand how this is, how I did this. For this, you have to understand the ray diagrams. For first 5 cases, all the images are formed on the left hand side. Left hand side, all the distances are taken as negative. So U is always negative. V is on the left hand side for the first 5 cases, that is negative. For the 6th case, that is our stupid case, V is on the right hand side. For right hand side is powerful. So we have a positive sign for right hand side. If on some random day, another like this 6th case, like person, he places the object on the right hand side, then will it be positive or will it be negative? Well, hypothetically it will be positive, but you don't do that. You don't place your object on the right hand side. Object is always on the left hand side of the mirror or lens, in any case whatsoever ever exists in this whole world. Okay, done? Okay, so this whole thing is clear, and this was your concave mirror. This was your concave mirror. So you understand sign conventions now? This is it. This is it. Let me show you how. This is it. Let me show you how. Okay. Come to here. This is the slide for you. This is why you have come for this lecture. Whoever stayed till here, I didn't show it in the starting because I don't want kids to just stay here. I'm not making this video for some views or something. I want genuine students here. So if you are here, this is the table that you need to pass your 10th class boards. That's it for your light chapter. Okay, now beta, object is at infinity, image position at focus, size of the image highly diminished and point sized, name of the image, nature of the image, real and inverted. First 5 cases, real and inverted, and first 4 cases, let's say 5th case, I'll come to that. So these are real and inverted, right? So now see, U is always negative, U is always negative, U is always negative, U is always negative, U is always negative. What did I tell you? U is beta always negative. Understood? Then come to image. Now in first 5 cases, all the 5 cases, the image is formed on the left hand side. So image will also be negative. V is negative, 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 V is negative. 6th case, stupid case, V is formed on the right hand side. Image is formed on the right hand side. So image will be what? Positive. So image will be positive. Understood? Beta, if you have this table with you, love you. You are one of the best people. Why I'm saying this? I'm not saying those who don't have are not good. I'm just saying you're concerned about your studies, and overall the universe has made you land on the perfect channel. So go subscribe this channel right now, because this is going to get you 95% in your boards. This alone in the physics. Okay, next beta, see, all this is here. Next, beyond C, at C, between C and F, everything is given. Object position, image position, size of the image, nature of the image, even sign conventions. Nobody on this whole YouTube is giving you this table. So go get this engraved on your wall. Okay, now beta, 6th case. Now 6th case also, U is always negative, V is on the right hand side, positive. Now ma'am, there is one more thing written, height of image. That's why I necessarily told you that this is for distances. Why beta? Because height of object and height of image are 2 different things here that we have to study. Now height of image, see, if you see that these are objects, I have always placed them above this principal axis. Above this principal axis. They are above this principal axis. Right? So this object, when it is above principal axis, that means it is above this x-axis. Above this x-axis, above it is what? It is positive. a positive sign. So anything that is above this principal axis is positive. Now my object again is always placed above the principal axis. Done. So that means height of object, my height of object beta will always be positive. Now we never place it on this side. This is not distance. We are not talking about distance. We are talking about height. Height is either above or below. Either above or below. If height is above, it is positive. Now object is always placed above the principal axis. So object is always positive. Height of object is always positive. Now you tell me, height of image is below the principal axis. Images in this case, in these first 5 cases, images below the principal axis. Image is real and inverted. Let me write it here. The image beta is, here is real and inverted. And in this case, the image is virtual and erect. So, for the case of real and inverted, height of image beta is positive. It is, negative. It is below the principal axis, right? So it is negative for real and inverted images. Done? This is above the principal axis. But this is what? This is a virtual and erect image. This is a virtual and erect image. So height of image beta is positive because above the principal axis in the case of virtual and erect images. Done? This whole slide, again I'm telling you, is your Ramban in this class 10th boards. Done? So get this screenshot if you want. I have no worries. You just take this screenshot and go ahead with your life and do top in your class 10th boards. Done? Okay. So this whole slide is clear. Done? Then again in the 6th case we have virtual and erect image. It is enlarged, very important thing. And beta see, height of image negative, height of image negative, negative, negative. Why? Because all these are placed below the principal axis. But height of image is positive. So why? Because it is formed on above the principal axis. Done? Done. Concave mirror. Done. Next beta, moving on to convex mirror. Now same thing we will do with convex mirror. This is your convex mirror. This is your convex mirror. Now beta, we have just 2 cases but equal number of things going on in this mirror as well. Okay. Now beta, what is this mirror? Again, this is your focal length. This is your center of curvature. Again, I'm assuming you know the ray diagrams of convex mirror. This is your convex mirror. Done. Again, let's make that axis. Let us make that axis. This is your axis plus x minus x plus y minus y. So this is your same right hand side. Once you understand this, everything becomes easy. This is just your practice now. Left hand side, and this is for distance. This is for distance, right beta? Correct. Now we just have, ma'am, 2 cases of convex mirror. In case of convex mirror, we just have 2 cases, right? And that 2 cases beta are only, first is at infinity and second is at any point literally. So it doesn't make, both of these are same. How same? Both of these make virtual and erect image. Both of these makes virtual and erect images. No matter if your object is at infinity or it is anywhere between your pole and infinity, one ray will go parallel, it will diverge and it will pass through focus. Another ray will go and will pass through the center of curvature, and somewhere here your image will be formed. And now if it is an infinity, the image will be at focus. So on both the cases, the image is formed on the right hand side. Image is formed on the right hand side. So beta, image is virtual and erect. Image is virtual and erect. It is being formed on the right hand side of the mirror, right? So what will happen here? Here beta, now u is again placed on left hand side. Again placed on left hand side. So u will be always negative. U will be beta always negative. V is On the right hand side is your positive. So right hand side is positive. Why? Because the image is virtual and erect. Now it does not form real and inverted image, so V is not negative. Now you can remember this whole thing, that V is positive for virtual and erect, negative for real and inverted, without even learning it. But this will create a problem in your lenses part, because it is a little different in lenses. I'm coming to that. Okay, so this is your whole part of convex mirror. Now beta, this is very clear that this is easy. Okay, for your concave mirror we have all this. We have certain cases. First 5 cases image is negative, 6th case image is positive, 6th case image is virtual and erect, above the principal axis 5 cases real and inverted, below the principal axis. So height of image is different 2 times. Object is also different. Our distance of object is also a little bit different, right? But in case of convex mirror, there are just 2 cases. U is always negative, V is always positive in case of convex mirror. Very clear? Again, height of image above the principal axis. See, height of object is always above the principal axis, positive. Now it is virtual and erect, again above the principal axis. So height of image also is virtual and erect, right? For virtual and erect means straighten up, right? So straight is positive. Okay, so this is also beta positive. Just like your 6th case of concave mirror. 6th case of concave mirror. This is your, let me write it, 6th case. Right? This also is your 6th case. See, it can seem like a lot of information to process, but it's actually not. I have already written it as the 6th case here. Okay? Height of image is positive only in the 6th case. In 5 cases, it is negative. Then once you understand it, you won't even realize how much information you know in your brain. When I'm teaching you, then only I can understand, like, okay, there are lots of things, but I remember it. How do I remember it? Of course, I'm studying it for so much time, but that means practice. If you do practice, you will also understand. I am giving my whole brain to you. Okay, it is yours. So we are done with mirrors, and same table I have for convex mirror as well. See, object is at infinity, image is at focus, that is on the right hand side. So highly diminished, that we know, point sized, virtual and erect. If the image is on right hand side, it should be positive. Image is positive. U is always negative. Height of image above the principal axis, positive. In the second case also, V is right hand side positive. I'll write it here. V is right hand side positive. Height above the principal axis, that is positive. And this is always negative. This is simply the same. Right hand side, V is positive. Height of image above the principal axis, and this is always negative. Understood? Clear? Very good. Okay, now beta, mirrors are done. Let's move on to lenses. There is only one single difference in lenses, that is your image, distance, everything else is same. Why beta? See, this is your convex lens. This beta is your convex lens. And by the way, you will get these notes in the description as well. So if you don't want to take screenshot, you can just download the PDF. Okay, that is one thing I have learned from your comment section. Ma'am notes. Okay, so beta, we have again 6 cases of convex mirror. We have again 6 cases of convex lens. Sorry, I'm shorting it. Okay, so we have 6 cases of convex mirror. Beta also has 6 cases. Again convex mirror, convex lens. Convex lens. Convex lens beta, we have 6 cases. Now again similar to concave mirror, first to 5 cases and a 6th stupid case. Okay, now beta, in the first to 5 cases we have real and inverted image. We have all sizes of image done, and in this 6th case we have virtual and erect image, and it is always enlarged. Done. These are the 6 cases of convex lens. Now beta, see, in the first 5 cases, again everything else is same, okay? That sign convention, that is same. Plus x plus y minus x minus y here minus x. So anything above the principal axis positive, anything below negative, anything on the right hand side positive, anything on the left hand side positive. Similar to this lens, anything on the right hand side, and by anything I means distance, right? Distance on the right hand side, that will be positive. Distance beta on left hand side, that will be negative, and this will be positive. Done. Now see, in the first 5 cases, see, in the concave mirror, this is similar to concave mirror. You can clearly see in the first 5 cases, image is being formed on the left hand side. It is real and inverted. It is real and inverted. It is real and inverted formed on the left hand side. But beta, in case of lenses, image is again, in the first 5 cases, image is again on real and inverted, but these are formed on right hand side of the lens. If you remember, when we place an object here at C, between C and F, or between pole and optical center and focus, beyond center of curvature, at infinity, in all the cases the images are formed somewhere here. Images are formed somewhere here. Understand? Images are formed somewhere here. Yes. Done. Understood? Just like everything else is same. Everything else is same. Concave mirror, as the object is coming closer, image is getting bigger. The size of image is getting bigger, right? Similar with convex lens, but this time it is also real and inverted. But in mirror it was left hand side, in lens it was right hand side. So V beta, this V is positive. This time V is positive for real and inverted. Let me write it down for you. Now beta, here, where should I write it down? So beta, see, look at this very carefully. Now object is always negative. That we have made it very clear. Object is always negative. V beta, in case of real and inverted, that too, real and inverted in the first 5 cases. In the first 5 cases, the image is real and inverted, and for that it is formed on the right hand side. I am assuming you know the ray diagrams, so this is also positive. In the 6th case beta, in this 6th case, between focus and optical center, in the 6th case your image will form somewhere here, that is on left hand side. That is your 6th case. The image is virtual and erect. Beta, this is your 6th case. In this, it will be on the right hand side. That is your negative. Now this is right hand side. This is left hand side. Mind you, this is just opposite of the mirror. See, 6th case, negative. 6th case, positive. Understood? 6th case, positive. First to 5 cases, negative. Now here, first to 5 cases, positive. 6th case, negative. Just reverse of the mirror of the mirrors. Yes? Understood? This is the only thing that is different. Everything else is same. Height of image above the principal axis. Now, height of object above the principal axis, positive. Height of image for the first 5 cases. Let me write it down properly. See, height of object. Why is it not working? What is that? Oh, it is working. Wait. Yes. Height of object above the principal axis. These are objects above the principal axis. These are positive. Height of image below the principal axis. These are below the principal axis. These are negative. Below principal axis. It will be below principal axis for real and inverted images for first to 5 cases. Everything is written here. Okay. Then positive. Height of object is always positive. Beta, height of image is negative. No, this is positive. In which case? It will be positive. In which case? In the 6th case. In the sixth case, when it is above the principal axis, when the image is virtual and erect. Understood? I've told everything literally here. Okay, so these are the two things you have to remember. This, your object is always negative. Your object beta, your, wait, let me, yes. Okay, so your object distance u is always negative. That you can remember every time. Now, image distance for real and inverted, it will be formed on the right hand side. That is, right hand side is strong, right hand, that is your positive. Okay, then for virtual and erect, the sixth case, the stupid case, just like concave mirror, we have convex lens. In the stupid case was right hand side, image is right hand side, but in the lenses, stupid case is on the left hand side. So this will be negative. This is just opposite of what our mirrors were, and this is the same. This is exactly the same. Understood? Next beta, you have the table here. Okay, this is your table. At infinity, the image position at f2. Now you remember we have two focuses on concave lens, convex lens. If you don't, there is a video of ray diagrams on the channel. Go watch it. It's a very good video. I have completed literally everything in that. Highly diminished point size, real and inverted. First 5 cases, real and inverted, real and inverted, real and inverted. And this is not found, but still we count it in as real and inverted. Sixth case, stupid case, virtual and erect. Now beta, see, this is convex lens. We have 6 cases of concave mirror. Now see clearly, the virtual and erect, V is negative. V is negative. We just saw V was negative. Now same thing here in the lens, see, virtual and erect, image is positive, right? That's the difference. Image is positive, image is negative for virtual and erect in case of lenses. Done? So this is the main difference. Everything else is same. These sizes are same, okay? And U is always negative, always negative, always negative, always negative. Just this V is different. For the first 5 cases, V is positive. However, in concave mirror, for the first 5 cases, V was negative. Done? And V was positive, positive, positive. And the last case, V is negative. The height of image is same. Negative, 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 negative. In the 6th case, it's positive. Done? Okay. Moving on to, we have another mirror, that is your, another lens, that is your concave lens. Again, it is similar to your convex mirror. Concave lens. Done? I don't know why I'm getting so many sneezes. Okay, now beta, this is the one thing you have to remember. In this only, everything is same. Object will always be on the left hand side. Ma'am, what is the left hand side? This is the last case, we are revising quickly. Distance on the left hand side is negative. Distance on the right hand side, beta, right hand side is positive. In the two cases, that is either at infinity or anywhere between optical center and your infinity, you have 2 cases, and in both the 2 cases, the image beta will be formed. It will be something like this. So it will pass from focus. So the image is formed on left hand side. Now the image beta is formed on left hand side. Okay, these are both cases. The image is formed on left hand side, and the image is what? In convex mirror and concave lens, image is always virtual and erect, and this is negative, that is left hand side of the lens. Understood? That's the only thing, because in this only virtual and erect images are formed, no real and inverted images are formed. Done beta? Done? Height of image, height of object same. Height of object always positive above the principal axis. Height of image. Now see, image is being formed on the upper hand. If once we go like this and it passes through center of curvature, this is your image, right? So it is above the principal axis and it is virtual and erect. So for virtual and erect, image is positive. Virtual and erect beta. Let me write it down. For virtual and erect images, the height of image is positive, and this is same. Height of image, height of object, these are same for your mirror, your lenses, every type of mirror, every type of lenses. Okay, real and inverted, negative height of image, virtual and erect, height of image positive above the principal axis. Done. And this is your table. Okay, at infinity, at f1, between infinity and optical center, between f1 and optical center, we know that, right? So between f1, this is your f1 and optical center, image will be formed. This is actually your focus. Image will be formed. Done. Now beta, always it will be diminished or it will be highly diminished. Okay, always small, always virtual and erect, always virtual and erect. That's why always V is negative, always V is negative. Why? Because V is left hand side. The image is formed at left hand side. The image is formed at left hand side. Height of image positive above the principal axis. Why? Because these are virtual and erect images. Same for the other case. Done. We are done with 2 mirrors. We are done with 2 lenses, and I have given you so many tips. Now we have 6 cases, first to 5 cases, real and inverted image, 6th case, a stupid case, virtual and erect image. In the first 5 cases, U and V are both on the left hand side, so their image, their signs are both negative. In the 6th case, V is on the right hand side, right hand is your powerful hand, that is your positive. Height of image above the principal axis positive, height of image below the principal axis is negative, below is real and inverted, above is virtual and erect. Height of object above the principal axis always positive. Same for convex mirror, you get this done. And for convex mirror, beta, we have U is always negative. Now V is virtual and erect, always distance is positive, and it is always virtual and erect in case of convex mirror. Height of image above the principal axis positive, below the principal axis negative. Then beta, coming to lenses, we have 2 cases in we have again 6 cases in convex lens similar to concave mirror. Everything is same, real, inverted, virtual, erect. 6 cases, first 5 cases real, inverted, 6th case virtual and erect. Just one thing is different, that is your image distance, sign of image distance. For real and inverted it is positive, in mirror it was negative. For real and inverted it is positive in lenses, it is positive in lenses for real and inverted. For virtual and erect it is negative, for virtual and erect it is negative. Then beta, moving on to concave lens, just like convex mirror, 2 cases, in it is always virtual and erect. Virtual and erect in case of lenses means left hand side, so V is negative. Okay, U is negative. Height of object always positive, height of image virtual and erect always above the principal axis positive. Done beta. And that is your final table that you need for your class 10th. Okay beta, this was a little longer video I can see, but after this I promise you no one can actually deviate you from your sign conventions. Your pakad on sign conventions will be so strong until the end of this year. Okay, until the end of time, I hope. Okay, that is it beta for this video. I'll meet you in the next one, and with these your PT1s, your half yearlies, PT2s, board exams are done. You don't have to worry about numericals. Okay, bye bye, tata.